this lecture, let us discuss about AO star algorithm. This method divides any given difficult problem into smaller group of problems. So which are then resolved using AND or graph. So AND or graphs, they are the specialized graphs that are used in problems that can be divided into smaller problems. So here you can see the example. Here our task is to acquire speakers. So speakers may be acquired, or this task of acquiring the speakers, it may be broken down into two subtasks or smaller problems, which are accomplished in order to achieve the main goal. So goal is acquire speakers. So you can see this example in the form of a simple and or graph. So how to achieve this task? So one way of acquiring the speakers is either to steal the speakers, or the other way of achieving the task is to first earn the money, and with that money you can buy the speakers. So earn money and buy speakers. So it is you can see that here we are using this and symbol because we are earning the money and then we are buying the speakers with the earned money. So this and symbol is used to indicate the end part of the graph. For the start state and the target state, they are already known in the knowledge based search strategy, which is known as AO star algorithm. And here, so the best part is identified by heuristics. So informed search technique reduces the algorithm's time complexity, and this AO star algorithm is far more effective in searching and or trees rather than A star algorithm. And this is the working process. So here the evaluation function which we use in AO star is f of n equal to g of n plus h of n, where here g of n is nothing but the actual cost, that is the cost from initial node to current node. And h of n is the estimated cost from current node to the goal node, right? So this is the f of n is nothing but the actual cost of traversal. So here this is an example. So where you can see all the numbers which are represented in brackets, they are nothing but the heuristic values. So heuristic value is nothing but h of n. Okay. So there is an edge connecting two vertices, right? So each edge is considered to have a value of 1 by default. So there is no value on every edge. So by default, we are going to take the value as 1. Okay, so let us start the process. So first, we'll start at root node. Root node is A. So first we need to calculate the best path. So find out f of A to B. So calculate f of A to B. F of So we already know f of n equal to g of n plus h of n, right? So here this value is nothing but f of A to B is equal to g of B plus h of B. So g value by default it is 1. And what is h value on B? It is 4. So take it as 4. Now we got the value as 5. So update this value. So this path A to B is nothing but the value of A to B is 5. And now we need to calculate f of A to CD. So here we are having and dark. So we need to calculate the path cost as both C and D. So let us do that. F of A to C plus D, as we are having and. So it can be written as G of C plus H of C plus along with that D also. So let me write it as G of C plus H of C plus G of D plus H of D. So what is g of c? G of c is nothing but 1. All g values are 1. H of c, that is heuristic value on c, which is 2. Again, g of d is 1. Heuristic value on d is 3. So this value is 7. Okay. So when after calculating the path cost as both C and D, for both C and D together, we got this path cost from A to C plus D as 7. Now, now find out the minimum cost path. So here among 5 and 7, 5 is minimum. So again, we'll use the same procedure which we used in step 1 and repeat the process. So path is now calculated from B to E and B to F. Calculate path from B to E, F of equal to G of B plus H of B. Sorry, G of E, the F of B to E equal to G of E plus H of E. So G of E is 1. H of E, heuristic on E is 6. So it gives you 7. Now, F of B to F is equal to, again, G of F is 1 and H of F is 8. So it gives you 9. So among these two paths, so this is having 7 and this path is 9. So find out the one with minimum cost, that is B to E. So select this one. Now we need to update this heuristics because you can clearly see that there is difference between the actual value of B and heuristic value of B. So here the actual value is 7, but the heuristic value on B is 4. Both are different. So the minimum cost path is selected and it is updated. So among 7 and 9, minimum cost path is 7. So we need to select that. And as there is change in heuristic of B, there will be change in heuristic of A also. So we need to update the value from A to B. So take it as f of A to B equal to, so that is G of B plus updated value of H of B. So G of B, it still remains the same. And instead of taking heuristic value of B, we need to take the updated heuristic value. So earlier it is 4 and now updated heuristic will be 7. So this is 1 plus 7, which gives you 8. So now this value is changed to 8. Value from the value associated with the path A to B. Here we need to compare f of A to B path and f of A to C and D. So among these two, we need to choose the one which is having shortest value, where the cost of the path is minimum. So which is having the minimum cost? A to C and D is having minimum cost. So select that. Explore f of A to C and D. So we need to take the current node as C and find out the cost of the path from C to G and from C to G, and here we need to take it as H and I because again we are having AND operator. Again we are having AND here. So calculate f of C to G which is equal to G of G plus H of G. So G of G value is 1. H of G means heuristic value on node G, that is 2. So here we got it as 3. So this value is 3. Calculate f of c to h plus I or h and I. So here g value, g of h is 1, h of h is 0, g of I is 1, h of I is 0. So it gives you 2. So this value is 2. So in this case, we need to select this one, right? This path, f of c to h and I, because this is having minimum cost compared to this path and this one. This is 3 and this is 2. So as is having minimum cost path, and also you can see there is no change in heuristic also. So here this value is 2, whereas here this the value is also 2. Heuristic of path of this h and I are zeros. So you can see values are 0. So but path A to D also needs to be calculated as it is having an end arc. So you can see C and D. So after calculating C, we should not leave it like that. We should calculate D also. So find out f of D to J. F of D to J equal to, so that is G of J 1 and H of J. H of J is 0. So this gives you 1. So here you need to update the heuristic of D, because this path, it gives you 1. So here again, so as we updated the value of D here, you need to update A to C and D path value also. So let us calculate f of A to C plus D, which is equal to G of C. So here there is no change in heuristic value. So you can take it as it is. So there is no updation. G of C means, so we got G of C as 1. So that is the default value. And H of C is 2. There is no change in value. Now take this D1. So G of D is 1. Now you need to take the updated value of H of D. So updated value of heuristic on D is 1. So that is 5. So now this value is 5. So this is already solved. So we can see that the solved path is A to C and D. So among these two, we are having lowest path. So this is the solved path. Our solved path is A to C and D.